Yo, what's up, YouTube? Today, basically, I got a lot of questions. Really, like, what does all this stuff that you're talking about mean, bro? You're speaking like a fucking nerd. So basically, it's not about what it means. It's about identifying it, and you will see how price reacts off of it. It's it's more of like an algorithmic scene. Like you're just seeing it, and you can tell when price does something or a certain reaction. You can use that as a confluence. Use it as a like another level of understanding to figure out where price is going. So we're gonna go over everything you need. I'll show you how I made roughly like 5 mans today. I'll go over that trade in depth with how I used my confluence. So basically, coming into market open, we saw this is the Asia high, and then I don't know, this is the Asia high. This was just another high earlier. So we had the Asia high, and so all I did was just wait for market open, and once I saw that we swept it, all I did was wait for reversal. And I mean, we go to the 5 minute, you could probably see it a little bit better, but you got this high here, boom, market open, we're going up. It's super volatile today, like up and down a lot, because price really was moving quick. I was in my trade for like 2 minutes, banked hella. But basically, once price swept it, you can see this was my my profit target. There wasn't really like an entry off the 5 minute because of how many like these wicks kind of disrupted. There was no like fair value gap because you gotta have a gap in between the wick. So I had to come down to the 1 minute and find my entry here, because you can find your entry in your. So right here, you know how I said when you have a green to then a red candle, all you gotta do is called your breaker box. Just know that that's what it's called. It's not have a special definition. Just know how to identify it. You got a red candle, you got a green candle, and you got that midpoint right here. So basically, you can just wait for price to disrespect the midpoint, and then it basically just came up into this breaker box, which is when you have a green to a red candle. So you just mark out the green candle. So you see you have the red to a green, mark out the red candle. Green to a red, mark out the green candle. So now you look at that 50%, this is where I took my trade. I saw price drop a little bit, came all the way back up. And for some reason, price didn't go above this 50% level. Coincidence? I think not. I saw that as, oh, price is dropping to the next nearest low, which I think, okay, this wasn't my profit target. This was London lows, which was what I would be aiming for. But right now, since I'm happy with 5Gs a day, I don't know who wouldn't be. I took my profit at this low, so as soon as it tapped that, boom, okay. And then look how many, like, you can literally just see how good your trade's doing. Like, I literally just sat there and watched. Volume imbalance. One. I don't know if y'all see that. I'll try to wind it up. But you see the gap in between the candle. Volume imbalance 2. So you literally had two volume imbalances going down to what? Your next level of liquidity, and then all the way to your next one down here. Swept that perfectly. It's all algorithm run by everything. So basically, once price swept that, now we have our inverse fair value gap. Just means, I guess, a lot of sellers, but basically just don't worry about the definition, just worry how to identify it and see how price reacts off of it. So you can see price wanted to go through, so price is either going through liquidity, which is lows or highs, or imbalances, which is breaker boxes, volume imbalances, or fair value gaps, or inverse fair value gaps. So right here, price went up here through this inverse fair value gap. Then, just to tap, that's all I wanted to do, just to tap this inequality, to then send price lower, sweep out, think, yeah, it didn't want that low, but it swept. And then once it tapped that imbalance, swept the next nearest low, which should be this. And then it also made, on the way up, it made a fair value gap. And you can draw that out. And you can see how price kind of like consolidated. It never really like had a big strong push outside of it. And then once you saw the midpoint get respected, where did we go? You could have took your trade once you saw that the midpoint was getting respected, all the way up. Honestly, the price action right here, bro. If you're trading this, you're a fucking idiot. You're gambling. You want a solid move down to a certain point of liquidity, a solid move up to a certain point of liquidity. You don't want to be trading like that. But basically, the algorithm will still like function even when it's consolidating like that, because it knows where people's sell stops are, and it knows where people's buy stops are. And then once it swept this high, then it went on here to sweep this low, and then now it went to go sweep this low again, and then just to come up, then sweep this high. It's really, I could go on and on about what high and low it's going for. I'm just trying to make sure y'all get the point. But back to basically what I was saying about the confluences. You got your inverse fair value gap. It's all about it. Don't worry about the definition. Just worry about how price reacts off of it, because that's where you're gonna figure out what high it's going to, or what inequality price is seeking next. Okay. So go into tradingview.com, go look at the chart yourself, and just see how you can see how price just kind of reacts off of different, yeah. You say it's not an algorithm. You got your breaker box, price came to the 50% level and just all the way down to probably some crazy ass low right here or something. Probably just wanted to catch a couple people out, something like that. Huh. Wow. What do you fucking know? Wow, it's crazy. It's almost like price is seeking highs and lows. You think that shit's just a coincidence? Just immediately touched that low and then shot right back up to what, this high, these highs. You think, oh, that's just buyers and sellers? Keep on thinking that. While I'm sitting here printing 25K in the past 12 days. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but like, I'm just trying to help y'all make money. I teach all this for free. I am going to be doing one-on-one coaching soon, and to where y'all can copy my trades if y'all can't seem to figure this easy stuff out yourself. But yeah, that's all for this YouTube video. I hope that helped a little bit understanding all the inequalities and where price is really moving to. But yeah, those.